Well, it's Tank Davis and it's Floyd Mayweather. A lot of people think this is a dream boxing match. Is this is a match, a dream boxing match you would like to see?
No.
Now, as of right now, um, I got the reason why I even brought this subject up is I saw I watched another sports podcast and they brought it up and it started they piqued my interest by saying because me I think that Floyd wouldn't take this fight and they Floyd is what 48 years old. Floyd's 48-year-old. Javante's 30. Um, Floyd is a defensive fighter, but I mean, at 48 years old, he can't be as sharp as he once was. So I said, there's no way Floyd is going to risk his O to come in there and fight Javante. I said, they said the point they made, they said Floyd likes money, and if they made those enough zeros on there, I think he would take the fight. I said, I don't know, I can't see it. And they said if they offered him 200 mil up front, I believe he'd be out there running those hills and getting ready to get in that ring. And I was like, man. Then I thought about it. 200 mil guaranteed. I think Floyd would do it. I think Floyd would get in that ring with Javante Davis at for $200 million guaranteed, probably like a half a billy payday on the other end, on the flip side of it, making 300 million on the back end. And the reason why I think he would is because Floyd is bigger than Javante. Javante would have to come up to meet him at 154, something like that. And that power isn't going to go. That power isn't going to travel with Javante. And Floyd didn't get hit. Now, like I said, he had to have lost a step by now. At 48, he has to it's just simple. He had to have lost at least a step by now. But I think that he wouldn't put himself in a position to get caught like that. And I'm not sure if he would win, but I think he would get in the ring and try to. I think he would take that fight. I wouldn't bet against Floyd. And to further notice, I'm never gonna take a bet against Floyd because I've seen him do everything and face everybody, and anybody that's been put in front of him, he's beat them. So I wouldn't anticipate a knockout or anything crazy like that. But I definitely would take Floyd in the fight because Floyd is he's like Triple H. He's a cerebral assassin. He's gonna find a way to win. And Tank, I can't see Tank being skilled enough to catch Floyd and knock him out. So you put Floyd in the ring and give those rounds to Floyd like that. Floyd's gonna end it, and Floyd's gonna he's gonna outpoint. He's gonna point you to death. And I would have Floyd in that fight. That's a dream fight. Do I think it'll happen? I don't think anybody. Maybe over there in Iraq or whatever, they might put up the money for it because they've been putting up all kinds of money. And there's a rumor that they're trying to make one boxing federation over there and have all the fights over there in Saudi Arabia. And if they do that, I can see it happening. I can see one of them throwing $200 million is nothing in them over there. They got oil money, good oil money. And I can see that happening. But until somebody throws a payday out there like that, we can forget about that matchup. That would be nice though.
I mean, I would watch it, but I don't care to see that at all. I would feel like it's just a gimmick. I really would. I wouldn't even take it serious because, I mean, Floyd, like you said, 48, come on, cuz. Like, come on, man. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Like, Javante Davis shouldn't even want to fight Floyd. It would literally just be for money. I don't know if y'all saw the Dana White interview with Shannon Sharp, and that's basically what he said. Boxing's all about, like, just making money. Like, it ain't nothing. And I mean, granted, yes, for the boxer, that's great, but he was like, the reason why the UFC is so successful is because
he make all the money.
Well, he said because everybody in the UFC makes money, but boxing, it's like they don't care if the event's actually good or not. They just care to take people's money. I mean, that's neither here nor there. But what I'm saying is, this wouldn't be something that I would be interested in watching. I want to see Shakur Stevenson versus Tank. That's what we need to see. We ain't got to see all this other nonsense with Floyd Mayweather. Let Floyd Mayweather ride off into the sunset. He's had a phenomenal career. It's been great. But I mean, dog, we don't need to see this, bro. Come on, because if Floyd loses, Floyd has nothing to gain from this but money. Because if he loses, and Tank doesn't have nothing to gain. Because even if he beats Floyd, yeah, he gets money, but it doesn't do anything. He'll say, "Oh, Floyd was out of his prime. He's almost 50 years old. What are you doing?" See, Jake
But
Paul, that's Jake Paul's thing. Because Jake Paul don't want to fight a real boxer. Oh,
we don't. He fought one and he lost. So
no, I'm
I mean,
playing, yo. Shout out to Jake Paul, man. Shout out to Jake Paul. I'm just messing with him, but I wish Jake Paul would fight people like Canelo and stuff. You say you want to be a boxer, be taken serious, fight one of those big boys, one of them boys that want to fight
What
right
is this
now.
stuff? He wants to be a boxer. He is a boxer.
He,
What you
no, I mean
talking
he
about?
is, but I'm saying like I think
He's
that
a
fight,
professional boxer, man.
but
Like,
he has to fight guys that are like professional boxers that are like
oh,
currently ranked, currently pursuing championships, fighting Mike Tyson, Nate Robinson, Nate Diaz. Like, come on, man, what are we doing?
he's keeping the
Tommy
sport
Fury.
relevant.
He did.
Okay, see, Jesus, go ahead,
I'm just
Yvonne.
saying, a boxer.
Okay, well, I actually watched the Gervonta Davis fight because there's not much to watch nowadays. So I'll tune into the big boxing fights. There's nothing else to watch. I thought Frank Martin was winning the fight until the last two rounds of that fight, and obviously the knockout. But
See,
I thought he was impressive, actually. But
mm-hmm.
Gervonta Davis was trying to
Facts.
figure him out, and he did. And then he knocked him out, but I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed watching it. I agree with X though. It would be kind of just gimmicky at this point, and I just don't like that. That's why I don't. That's why I prefer the UFC over boxing. Like Dana White said, they're more concerned about giving you a good
Right.
product to watch. Boxing is all about who's making money, and that's it. And that would be another example right there. So I would pick Gervonta Davis to beat Floyd Mayweather at this stage. But I hope it doesn't happen because we some guys just got to retire, bro.
Yeah.
Eventually, some of these guys got to retire. So,
Well,
um,
one thing why this is interesting to me is Javante Davis and Floyd Mayweather actually have a legit beef right now. They're not seeing eye to eye. Javante's said some disparaging things about Floyd and his family. So I mean, and Floyd actually had him under his wing at one time. So this
Yeah.
could be personal as well. You know what I mean? And I don't know if y'all know who Leonard Ellaby is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's actually left Floyd and went to Javante. So that's if you know anything about Leonard Ellaby, he's been with Floyd from the beginning. He started off as a corner man for Floyd. So now he left Floyd and went with Javante, and I think that may be one of the reasons why we could possibly see this fight because there's a legitimate beef there. I think Floyd's too smart for that. Because on the same podcast that I watched, they brought this up. They had Floyd on, I believe, last week, and they asked him would he fight Adrian Brawner, and he was like, no, I'm not gonna fight it. I would never fight AB. Right now, I'm just fighting exhibition fights just because I can. I'm not fighting no legitimate. He basically said I'm not fighting no legitimate fighters that could actually catch me and mess up my record. He said I'm fighting exhibition fights overseas because that's my little thing that I'm doing right now. That's it. So I don't think if he's not gonna fight AB, he damn sure not gonna fight Javante.
Um, it's not a dream boxing match for me. I just like I just like fights that mean something. We know Floyd is retired, and Tank. He's on the top of the game, one of the best in the world. So it wouldn't be a dream match for me. Now, if they fought, would I be excited for it? Would I entertain it? Hell yeah, I would be excited and entertained. That's Floyd. That's Money Mayweather, man. Tank Davis. People's gonna hype and build that fight up, and they'll find a storyline eventually to it. But I
Floyd
just
don't
like
fight Americans either.
yeah, he's racist. Um,
No,
um,
he,
Just kidding, man. Just kidding. But as far as a dream match that I would like to see, but I just don't think it will ever happen. Maybe it will. I just hear talks up in the air. Is Canelo versus Terrence Crawford. That's an
I
actual
be
dream match for me because both of them are still fighting, and it actually would mean something also, man. Because Canelo and Bud, I think that's something a little bit different, man. And I think people would definitely would entertain and like to see that fight, even though people would have Bud Crawford winning it. People probably would have him as a high favorite. I think
I
it would
even
be
think
a
it'll be a 50-50 call, bro. Being that boat would have to go up.
oh, okay, all right.